What's going on, Workforce? Brian here, and today we're talking about crafting smarter, not harder. We're talking about utilizing the macro system to make everything automated, to make crafting pretty much guaranteed, and there's a lot of strength in the macro system. Now, typically I get asked, like, what's a good crafting rotation? And what I end up saying is that don't worry about that. Let all the tools and things like that that have already existed work for you. And so you can see here, in this case, I'm clicking synthesize, and then I've got my little beach, lumber here macro as an example. And I'm going to show you how you go about utilizing this. Now, it's pretty much one click and done. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, can I just do the automated crafting system? And yes, you can. However, you then run the risk of not necessarily getting as high quality items as possible. You also get less experience because the more high quality that you craft, the better. And then obviously, if you don't need the experience, crafting as high a quality item as you can obviously is going to net you more gil, because obviously there is a better value in using high quality items. And you can see here, I can do it pretty consistently on a level 70 job. Now, this can be applied to anything. So let me go ahead and show you what we use. Now, it's possible that as a player, there's plenty of things out there. So you can just search Final Fantasy XIV Crafting Optimizer, and this is where this tool is going to come into play. The first thing I'm going to do is, at least with this tool, and I'll include the link in the description below, I go and set all of my skills for the different jobs. This also wants to take into fact your craftsmanship, your control, and your CP. So if I was kind of building this out from scratch, because I haven't necessarily updated in a while, I'd be over here in the game, I'd pull up my character sheet, and then I would look at my stats, and I would go ahead and plug those into here as well. So I would say, okay, well, my craftsmanship is 1104. I'm on my carpenter here, so definitely higher, 1104. My control, it looks like it's at 1205, rocking it. And my CP looks like it's at 348. And I am a specialist as a, not culinarian, as a carpenter. So I've now done that. I've updated my values here. And so if I go over to the simulator and I want to say, all right, I'm going to pick on the carpenter and I want to pick on beech lumber. And now I can tell it to solve the equation for me. So this is going to look at my stats, my skills, my cross classes. That's all based over here in the crafting attributes. And it's going to give me some fun information. The best thing it does is it gives me a macro. I can copy this macro. I can then paste this macro. So, literally showing you guys step by step, going into this system over here, going into user macros, and then over, I'm going to do my share tab. Do I like macros? You better believe it. And then I can go ahead and paste that in here. On PlayStation, unfortunately, you're going to have to type this in yourself. And then you can kind of give it a name. You can give it a little icon, and you can go from there. So now you've got this macro that you can use. Now, here's kind of the other side of the coin, is that you want to look at the skills that they're using, and then you want to go and make sure as a character, you've got those as a part of your cross roll. So that's where I kind of get tripped up every time I use a macro, especially as it changes. But as long as you have those in there, you're going to be golden, and it's going to work beautifully for you. Obviously, you can see it working here, and I think this macro is new and updated, but I'm going to go ahead and keep synthesizing it anyway. Why you want to do this? So, in all honesty, this kind of breaks the majesticness of the crafting system. Every time somebody comes into the game and says, like, it's got such a great crafting system, it does. This kind of takes away what essentially makes it great, but it actually does it in your favor. So if you want to if you want to press those buttons, if you want to come up with that perfect rotation, you know what? More power to you. I think you're going to have a good time with it. But for the most part, this game really does excel in allowing you to have that freedom to be able to do this. I think the main difference here is that this empowers you to be able to maximize your XP and also have like a nice conversation, because your character is going to automatically be using these skills. And for the most part, it's relatively successful. You have a lot of control, where with the automated system, like if you're going to set it and go away, if you're going to craft a stack of 99 things, like there is value there, but like I don't think it's ultimately saving you a lot of time. I think when you look at the cost overall to acquiring the material, I think if nothing else, they're going to be pretty even when you factor in all things considered, especially because this It gets me more product. It gets me higher quality product. It gives me more experience. And all I need to do is use that website or look up any other crafting optimizer and build that out. We have such a very intricate crafting system. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface on everything you can do with it. We'll hopefully be diving more into it as Shadowbringers rolls forward and on. So I'm going to leave that with you here. We've got some more crafting guides coming out, but I wanted to sit down and kind of front load this tip and hopefully help you guys out when crafting in Final Fantasy XIV. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to engage and have that conversation with you. If you guys, I think crafting, I don't know why I'm laughing. I guess I'm just in a fun mood tonight. But regardless, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. This has been Brian for Work to Game, and I'm just laughing as I sign off. So I love you. Go out there, have some fun crafting, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Hey guys, it's me, Brian. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you're new here, we hope you hit that subscribe button. Check us out. We talk a lot about video games, and we hope to at least hear from you in the comments below. We also try to respond to our comments. You know, we really appreciate the comments, the discussion, all the various points of view that everybody is so kindly, I guess, and politely or impolitely shares with us from time to time. So anyway, guys, again, thanks for watching this video. We hope you hit that like button. We hope you hit that subscribe button. Come back for more content each and every day. We post a lot around here, and we'd love to hear from you about what you like about video games and everything, and especially if you have any questions that you're stuck on in anything. So anyway, signing off. See you next time.